Okay, so good afternoon everyone, good afternoon, welcome to the channel. My name's Emily, this is Autumn Budgets. Today we are going to reallocate all the lovely money that we saved in all our savings challenges in April. So if that sounds interesting, then please just keep watching. So good afternoon everyone, good afternoon from a very damp and grey part of England. It is extremely raining today, which I don't mind, it all sounds nice. So, but we get to stay inside, so you know, it's a bit different if you have to go out in here, I'm sure. So, as you know, the change, we had 357, but I put the odd 12 into our challenges. That was yesterday's video. My apologies for the audio. I will go over a little bit of yesterday's yesterday's video because the audio was so bad. I dared to film on my camera, on my iPhone. So anyway, I've got my old iPhone back, so hopefully this is gonna sound a lot better, and if it doesn't, I'll just cry, and you know, it's not unlike me to delete things, as we found out this week. Anyway, so I should have 345 here. Let's make sure I have. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 in £20 notes. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110 in £10 notes, and then we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, so that's 310, 320, 330, 340 and 345. Excellent, look at all that. And literally that was pound coins. I do keep a stash of pound coins here, just a little bowl full to do my weekly bits with, but I had too many, so I had to go and bank them. That is the float is part of my emergency fund. So yeah, I had quite a few, so we had a good month on eBay last month, but I've only got a couple of things left now, so I might have to rummage through the house and see what else I can find, because there is a lot, let's be fair. Okay, so that was it. Yeah, I'll recap. So sorry about yesterday's video. Thank you to the person who used MONZO last week. That was one of the videos that I deleted. Had a lovely lady use it. Thank you very much. £5 to each of us. Always lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who buys on my Etsy store as well. It is still there. It is only digital downloads at the moment now because of, well, just things. No physical products for the foreseeable. But like I said, you know, we don't know, do we, what the future holds. So, okay, and I think that is it. We will recap as we go. Let me get my sheet out so I know where everything is going. Right, so lovely reallocation. Let's go in order of emergency. Let's do emergency first, just because it is the first thing. So my lovely prayer sheet. So emergency is going to get an extra 10. Perhaps I'm too strong. I don't know. I just seem to find all of mine come off, so you know, can't be all the envelopes for a problem, can it? Okay, so we are edging towards that 400 barrier. Watch me draw on myself now. Right, so we've got 100, 200 in the bank. That's in my MONZO pot. 20, 40, 60, these are sticky, 80, 90, 320, and that's exactly what we should have, so that is fabulous. That's perfect. Always nice when it works out. Oh, see, that nearly came off again. Naughty sausage. Right, Teddy and Coco. This is just odd vet trips. They are for both fully insured, which is where that one comes in. But after an appointment with Teddy and his ears, bless him, it cost me an absolute fortune. So we're just going to put a little bit on the side, just to, you know, all those vet visits that don't come under the insurance. And I wouldn't claim for, you know, little bits or whatever. I just take it out of this. So yeah, that was 10. I was right. So, and again, 200 in my MONZO, my links down below, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh, I'll have to do some condensing. So we now have 300 in there. That's nice. That's like 3 vet trips, isn't it? So I'd like to get another one in there. I might stop this at 5, but it's one of those things, you know, you never know when you might need it, so it might be one of those perpetual sinking funds as well. So that's that one. We'll do a condensing video next week. I've got to do my insurance and stuff, I think. Right, car maintenance. Don't think we can fill another one in yet. Let's see. Right, so car maintenance again is going to get another 10. Yes. Must do the tyre at some point as well. And not sure about the steering arm. I've had second opinions and they reckon I don't need it. So I'm not sure. 1 second, please. Okay, everyone. Sorry about that. I just got a happy mail. Oh, I'm so glad it's here. Right, I'll show you that in a minute. It's partly what I have to do and then stuffing next week, but we'll carry on. My apologies. But when you see what it is, you'll realise why I didn't want it to get wet on the doorstep. So 100, 200 in a MONZO, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 5. That's annoying, isn't it? But our weekly cash stuffing will get that up. Yeah, we'll tip it over, so good. Okay, and then we can fill in another one. It's the only tracker I've got that does 25s on it. Yeah. I love it. Right, let's pop that in there. Just get my breath. I so ran down the stairs. I don't know about you, but I always shout thank you, even if I think they can't hear me, because he's outside and it's raining and it's not very nice. So thank you for bringing my lovely goodies, my little goodies. The head also gets 10. So yeah, thank you for bringing my little treasures. So we've got 45 in there. Month ahead is good because the month ahead that I have in here is already in my direct debit, so I'm already a month ahead on direct debits. So yeah, I know the Dave Ramsey thing is to, you know, be a month ahead on everything, but it doesn't just work out like that. So I decided to do direct debits first because my electricity is quite big. So that's a worry off every month. So I concentrate on that. Then we're going to do like food and stuff, I think. Yeah, we'll do like that. So bits at a time, you know, we can't do everything. So yearly insurance is going to get an extra 10, yeah. Usually this is one of the biggies that I add to. But I've just paid my home insurance as well, so I need to take that out. That's another thing we'll do in stuffing. So we've got yearly insurance, so this covers cat, dog, me, car, house, water rates. I threw that in there as well because there's no point in saving for that separately. Did I say my insurance? Yeah, basically everything that is insurance based, car, everything is in here, apart from home insurance, which I have to pay. I just paid it now because I found it's such a good deal. It's at the end of May. Everything else is paid from October onwards. So if I save £40 odd a week, I'll have enough to cover everything. So also, if you pay yearly, it tends to be a lot cheaper as well. I just got my home insurance did go up about, what was it, 40, so that was £18 it went up, but that was the cheapest I could find it. But I did, if I'd have paid by monthly installments, it would have been, did I pay 74.84? Yeah, so it would have been £20 more to pay by monthly installments, so I saved myself 20 quid by paying it off. So anyway, stop waffling, Emily. So £400 in that Monzo account, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700. So yeah, that adds up when you put in £40 odd a week in it. Yeah, this I'm going to have to take to the bank because I want it in there, and also want to be earning the interest on it. So I'll probably film that after and then take this to the bank today. I say bank, post office. We don't have a bank in our little tiny village anymore. Which is sad. Nothing in winter. Nothing in debt. Nice. And £20 in direct debit. I always laugh at the debt thing. Well, if you've been here a while, you'll know why. It's just, it was my fault, don't get me wrong, but yeah, we won't talk about those years a few years ago, will we? Right, so that's my emergency folder done. That's the important one. So I squidged some money in there. Kids' birthdays is next. We're gonna take the opportunity to squidge some more in here as well. Joel and Paige, who are my oldest two, they get more than my little one because he is right at the end of the year with me. So these two are coming. Joel is first. So what have we got? Gonna put £20 in his. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Ooh, that's coming along nicely. Right, let's see what we've got on here. This is by Cat the Queen Bee Makes. So each one of them for a fiver. So 25, 50, 25, 100, 125. Need to wipe this really, don't I? I'll do that. I won't ruin it. I'll wipe it, because then we can do it again and that'll be about perfect, plus little bits for the party or whatever they want to do. Yeah, so that's him done. And let's do Paige. She's about 3 weeks after him. So, and she's got a different tracker from Cat the Queen Bee Makes. Her one is a Barbie one, so I think this one's still got some on it. I'm sorry, am I lopsided? I hate not being in the centre. There we go. It's, yeah, I'm right at the edge of my desk because my camera arm doesn't really, I like a further up picture, but I can't get it over enough, if that makes sense, because the desk is too big. It's a lovely first world problem. 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, and 40. So there we go. There's another 160 in there. I think that's 150, so we've definitely finished the challenge. So yeah, we have. Let's cross it off and take a picture, because I do like it when I finish challenges. You know what I'm like, doesn't happen too often. So yeah, that is like a lot of money. So that is stupendous. I'm trying to think of other words other than fantastic. Okay, and Oscar's birthday is going to get a 10 as well. Little twinkle. Okay, he's very quiet. It makes me wonder if he's asleep. He has not had a good time, to be fair. So, yeah, bless him. Right, so let's put 10 in there. He's just had a tiring week with everything. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 5. Yeah, for anyone that's new here, I have picked up a few new people. Hello. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 75. Yeah, my youngest one is very physically disabled, and even though he did taekwondo in his wheelchair this week, what did he? Yeah, he did a bit. He's just had enough this week. He's got really bad pressure blisters and stuff, so yes, he's been doing too much. Although you try telling an 8-year-old that, but he knows to slow down. He isn't silly with it. Bless him though. Right, that's it for reallocation in here. The only one left is kindness, and that one gets another 5. So this month we are doing Mr. It's a badger charity anyway. Badgers don't have to get an hard time around here. So it's my pleasure. Yeah, I'll have to find him. They're on Instagram. I seem to find a lot of things on Instagram, charity-wise. So Lost Souls was the one before. I will send last month's money to them. We raised £40. So that will go to them. They need it. That was one of my lovely subscribers. That was her recommendation. So yeah, Mr. He's like a posh English name. I can't remember what it is. Mr. It'll come to me anyway. So that's that one. So we need that one next. Sorry, I've got my blooming great big Saffiano sat on top of here, weighing everything down. I'm sorry if you can hear the dog snoring or snorting. He is asleep just behind the camera. Oh, he looks like such a dumpling. Our walk was very wet this morning, but he enjoyed himself so much. So now I had to take his collar off and dry, and he looks like a bit of a powder puff. So as soon as they get wet, it just goes poof. And he looks like he's got a boof on everywhere. Actually, he looks like a lion. He's got such a big chest and a big mane. Right, so the lovely Nikki. We are going to put £5 more in here. There should be a £1 coin in there. There is. So we are going to do our Bon Maman. So this is Saving Is My Jam, and Nikki at Cashbook Q made this with me in mind because I did my Bon Maman advent calendar, which I'm going to do this year. Love Bon Maman. And the lovely Lucy Luxor did say about the history of them. They have a lovely history as well. So, yeah. I think they sheltered people during World War II. I knew that they sheltered people. I knew they had a good history. But let's actually cross that off. Did I cross it off in red? No, I crossed it off in black. Okay. So this one she made for me. We are on her... what's the word? Willy Wonka. We are on her Willy Wonka challenges, but we stopped to do this one because the day that this came was a very, very bad day. So yeah, and then she sent me it and it inspired me to carry on. So this is very, very precious. I love this. So thank you so much, Nikki. I'm sure everyone knows who Cashbook Q is. And yeah, gorgeous Nikki. Right. Another one by Kat at the Queen Bee Makes. Have I got anything down for this? I haven't got anything down. Where are we going next? Cashbook Cute, Charlotte at Big Girl Budgets. These are the 2 self-care ones by Lisa Grateful May. Haven't done enough days in the month to do these, so we'll be doing these next Saturday. So tomorrow we won't be doing those. We'll be doing everything else though. Got something so exciting to show you tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited. It's exciting. So what I will do is I'm just gonna tuck. Yeah, I'm just gonna tuck a £5 in mine. It's gonna go in books just to make up for, well, I won't ruin what I just bought, but yeah. Buffer is gonna get another 5. I have not cleaned this off yet, I must do that. So originally in Buffer, I just did this by Plan, Budget, Repeat. It was just a little freebie that came, but I've decided to carry on twice. So I had 50, now I've got 100. Now I'm going to carry on again. I'd like to get to 200. We're just tucking a £5 away whenever we can. Just so, you know, something goes wrong in case the insurance really is that much, because I have put a buffer on my yearly insurance itself, but that's from last year's prices, so goodness only knows. We will leave that in the hands of the Lord. and I'm sure he will take care of it. Okay, so another £5 in grease, am I right? Oh yeah, I took to write that on there and then that's not right. This is guilt-free money for when my sister comes over in the summer. I'm so looking forward to it. And then my travel binder is when all the family go over and see her next year. So excited. I know a lot of you said you haven't done international travel for quite a few years. Yeah, Joel was really little when I last went, so we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Oh, got 100. Woo. So that's when she comes over. That's guilt-free. That's for all of us, the family. Go out, have dinner, go out. She likes, I was going to say the place, sorry, I can't say. But yeah, around here, tons of touristy places to go to. She loves it. So yeah. Right, any in this one? Yes, Bunny gets nothing. Oh, well, we get a double cash stuffing in this, so we won't worry about our Bunny. It's for our home ed trip. Oh yeah, sorry, for everyone who's new, I also home ed as well. I've home edited all of my three. My oldest I home edited at the end of his career. That was by force, because it was a whole big story. The school, I don't know. I can't tell you how crap the school is here. I absolutely hate them. They made Joel's life a misery, and then they proceeded to make Paige's life a misery because she was his sister. So Paige is nothing like Joel at school. It's, you know, it's completely different. But anyway, we won't talk about that. So yeah, that's how I got into home editing, and then I did my daughter all through the terribleness of the last few years. During all that, I got her through all her GCSEs, and she went to college a year early, and she's now studying her animal courses, which is what she's going to uni for. And yeah, good. And Oscar is my youngest. Obviously, he's disabled. We have tons of hospital visits at certain times of the year and that sort of thing. So home editing is so handy. It means I don't have to rip him out of bed at 7 o'clock in the morning when he's been up 6 or 7 times. So beautiful week. Yeah, let's do that one first. We'll do that one before we come on to my new folder, and I'll recap from yesterday because the sound was so rubbish. So Butchers is getting 5. So we did have a successful trip to B&M Bargains. It's a biggie as well, so I really did spend all of it and spend the rest of it. This 5 is from Cash Stuffing, the video that you never saw because I deleted it. So there's 5 in there as well. Oh no, 10. Oh no, we're not going to complain about that. So let's put another one in there. We've got an abundance of £5 notes. So we've got £15 in there as well. £15 in Butchers. I have to say that my freezer is absolutely full, so I'm not complaining either. Wonderful stuff. So it's worth saving up like that. And I find that the local butchers, if you go in and buy a load of stuff, you usually chuck something in for free. Yeah, so that's another good one. So there's £15 in preps as well. I am a prepper, so I keep meaning to do videos. It's just, you know, maybe in the next few weeks when things aren't quite so hectic. So, All Things Home and Decor also gets 5. Yep. So now we have, ooh, come on. Naughties, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. So that's 60 in home decor, anything really. Then we've got Tech and Office, which is going to get a 5 as well. So we've got 40 in there. And then lastly, we've got White Goods and Electricals, which is going to get a 10. Because usually this is where my emergency fund goes. So, yeah, I need to build this one up. So, what's that? 40, 55. Oh, that's nice. It's more than I thought it was. Then garden, are we going to put anything in garden? No, and Black Friday is a no. Right, so that's that done then. Right, let's get on to my new binder, folder, whatever you want to call it. Right. So this is my annuals. So this goes with my new one. So what I did was I did some new challenges for myself, and I worked out actually what we spent money on and what we didn't. Sorry if you couldn't hear me yesterday. I'll just really quickly go through it now. So I just made another binder basically. We will be going back to my beautiful one, but for the next the next few weeks while I try and get my head sorted, because there's so much happening over the next few months. So I've got a section for annuals, so we're keeping our 2024 challenge. I've put budget with Shah's a little bit back in there, you know, seasonal. Nice one, Emily. Crazy Animal Lover, this is 4 pages uni course. She's got her own little binder. I did show this as well, but it's just literally all Cat the Queen Bee makes. I got her to make me some challenges and all sorts of things, so they're all in there. We will go through that. That will be a video for early next week. So that's Paige's binder. We need to sort her out. Travel binders, as you know, are these two that I did in my travel binder video. You can catch that one. That was last Thursday. Not yesterday, like a week ago. So yeah, that's from Jen at Budget Save Travel. Then we've got Adventure Savings. That was from the Blessed Daisy budget. These are, God, honestly, if it wasn't for my Bible, honestly, everything would fall over. Right, so that's for these two. So this is Jen at Teach Save Travel. This is the one that we're saving for our holidays next year. Any annual trip, you know, just stuff like that. It's just nice to have a travel binder because, you know, yeah, I've never had one before as well, and this one is beautiful. And then we've got the Blessed Daisy budgets. This is our adventure savings. Have gone through this and sort of put some scratches on things, which, you know, I could buy scratches and put scratches on everything. It's so fun to do. And all the proceeds from this one goes to Living Life at 60. Loving Life at 60, sorry. So that's Denise and Scott, and Scott's terminally ill, so all the proceeds of that was going to that. And her Etsy is Fairy Rose Cottage, which is where I got all the Snoopy stuff from last October. I love that stuff. Also, I've got a Monday Minis, just a little thing in here to know that annually this is what we save for. It's literally when I get money, I'm going to look through this. I game todayed this, and then we can just play it as we go. It's just a reminder, because we all know I'm blonde and I will forget that I need to save for Monday Minis, so this is a visual representation, if you like. Oh, big words. And then we've got the Blessed Daisy budgets again. I did buy a Otter one, and I did buy a Shut the Ho Ho holiday box. So there we go. Self-care as well. Just some pictures I did. Got 2 from Lisa Grateful Me. I've got a couple more in here, like I said, but we won't worry about that now. Home and garden. So I did myself a lovely challenge with little scratch-offs on. I take these scratch-offs, they're so nice. So I did this picture. We will scratch one of these off every time, and this will go into probably emergency fund, something like that anyway, something in our emergency folder. Then I've got this lovely Thanksgiving 22 weeks saving. It's not 22 weeks to Thanksgiving, obviously, but I just love the it's lovely. So we're going to do that one as well, and it was an easy £110 because it was so nice to look at. Then for charity, we always have to have one of those in there. I've got the Faithful Dash. This is her Fruits of the Spirit. This is the Galatians reading. So we will be doing that for charity, kindness, whatever we want to do with that. And then my 3 main spending areas: Amazon, Etsy, and shopping. Well, whether that be online or in person, it doesn't matter. and shut the boxes for the kids, birthdays, whatever. I've got to, oh, that reminds me, I must print off Budget with Mama Bear's A4 savings challenge that she sent me. She sent me the birthday one that I have in there, so I must do that because the birthdays are expensive. And then this one is Save with Judy's freebie. This was her 1500 freebie that she gave away last week, so that will just cover anything else. So yeah, it's just, you know, it's just I want to, let's not knock that over, just want to get everything in one place. This is how I'm going to do it until my brain becomes unfried in a couple of months, and then we'll go back to my beautiful Alice in Wonderland and stuff. So we're going to put some money in here that we've allocated. I can hardly shut this from last night, so we rattle a bit, but that's okay. Right, so annuals, what are we going to put in annual? We're going to put 30 in annual. What I'm going to do is, I'm just going to tuck it in the front of here, so we know that that's what it's for. And then we will game day this week. This will probably be on Friends Day Wednesday because Monday is busy. And then we've got, this is for Pages University Fund. For Pages University Fund, we've got 20. So let's put that in there as well. What shall I do? How many of these do I still need? Oh, a few. Right, okay. Let's just do that then. So that's for her game day in. Monday Minis is going to get 20 as well. So that's good for that. So this is just a little extra, you know, that I can game day next week. I love doing that, as you know. So we'll pop all those in. It's just a fun way of saving, isn't it? So Jen's travel, that gets 20. I'm going to put that in the front as well. Gosh, we've only got £5 notes left. That's okay, doesn't matter. And then 20, and then we've got 10 to go into our adventure savings. I was thinking of doing maybe home ed trips with that, because I've got quite a few to come up. And then we are gonna do 20 in Christmas, which, am I gonna put it in these two? These two are like my, should we put it in here or should we put it in there? Now let's put it in the proper, because I mean we've got lots in here from the other night. So let's just put 20 for Christmas in our proper binder. Oh my goodness me. Why didn't I get one with a popper on it? Okay, anyway, we'll squidge it in there. Please squidge it in and keep that safe for me. Thank you so much. Let's put 20 in here. We need to game day some of this as well, because this is going over now. We need to allocate it to our respective. Right, we've got 40 in there. That's from last month, so £60 for the month of April is not bad considering my budget changed and I could only put in £10 here and there. But we have got our savings as well, so that's all right. We've got some savings challenges to do, so that's all good. Right, so that makes me happy because we've already got some in there already. So, yeah. Then we've got 52 weeks. How can I not put some in this? This has been neglected as well. £5 really isn't enough every week. Well, it is if that's all you've got, you know, but... and, oh gosh, no, I didn't do Esther's trick. And I'm still looking for them, so... It's like, goodness me, Emily. So when I get to the end of this, and I bung this in the MONZO pot. Right, so how much do we need in here? 15, did I say? Yes. So 5, 10, 15. So there we go. I'll put that one in there. This is by the gorgeous Gail at Budget Me 24/7. She sent me this as a present. So yeah, fabulous. Ooh. come back. No one said you could undo. Get you. There we go. That is my dream cottage. Everyone's now laughing at me. Oh, you can laugh some more when you see the colour of my tea. There we go. Yeah, laugh a little bit more now. Okay. What have we got left? We've done that. What have I not done? We've done all the butchers, we've done all of that. What have I not done? Oh, I haven't done home. I knew that was, oh gosh, look at that. I might have to change some of these pound coins out. In fact, if I'm like gonna do these, I'm gonna change some of that anyway. Right, so let's get on to our home, which is why I've not put it in, because it's not in this one, it's in this one. So, there we go, home and garden. So the last 20 quid goes in there. So that's lovely. I'll just pop that in the front of there so I know that that's for home, which covers all of these. So yeah, and shut the box and vacation, and I must put budget with Mama Bears in. So that I will write on my list of things to do for this week. So swiftly reallocated. So let me just, oh my goodness me, they're hardback and they're heavy. So I did get this. Now this is the box set that only came out this year. There's going to be 4 parts to this, and they're all £100 each. Now this came out in January. I did not realise, but I had it. Oh gosh, I had this in my basket forever. It came down to £48 yesterday, and I had a £15 Amazon voucher, so I paid 34 and some pence. So this is a special hardback edition of J.R.R. Tolkien's series. There's going to be the history of Middle Earth. This is part 1. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to open this. Part 2 is already out. Part 3 is out in July, and then now they've got a release date for part 4, which is, I think it's August. And those two are £100. The other one to this is 57, I think, at the moment. So we're going to be saving hard in May. I don't mind giving up a few things for that. So yeah, this is just like, and also I haven't read the Silmarillion. I haven't read it properly. I was going to buy a special collector's edition, this one, but then I realised it was in a box set. This would be £20 odd on its own. So I'm like, oh, and they're all hardback. You know that I like hardback books. If I'm going to buy them, or they're like this, I'm going to do this. So I have got plenty of reading to do. I am, oh, so excited. And I will let you know what they're like. I know everyone likes, for my lovely Dungeons and Dragons dragon, I know everyone likes Smaug, but I did look at the history of dragons in the J.R.R. Tolkien universe, but there are like 5, and a couple of them have no names. There's really Smaug, who was more of a villain because he had a personality, if you know what I mean. He was quite smart, but in the Silmarillion, this is the book that J.R.R. Tolkien's son finished after he died, with all the manuscripts and all the bits that he'd found. So that should be good reading. But there is another one, and there was a dragon in Lord of the Rings history that was the biggest and fiercest dragon, but it only appears in the War of Wrath, which is in this book. And his name was Ancalagon the Black. I had to write that down. So although he does look like Smaug, I'm not if you look at J.R.R. Tolkien's sort of drawings, and he does look like Smaug, absolutely looks like him, but that Ancalagon the Black was the baddest of them all. So I'm not sure, I'll have to think about it. But yeah, if you didn't catch it yesterday, what I will say is that this is made for Dungeons and Dragons. My son's very clever and told me about all of these. I know lots of the ladies in America have got towers. If I couldn't find a Lord of the Rings one, I probably wouldn't buy it. So I may do with this, plus I'm saving for these now. So what I will show you is, look how much that goes round. It's just like you chuck it in and it's, oh, it does in half, make a nice, you know, round and round. It's very good. So anyway, small things and all that. But yeah, I'm so pleased about this. I'm not sure what his name's going to be. I'll have to have a think about it. I'd like to be geeky and go Ancalagon the Black, but I don't think anyone will know what I'm on about. Whereas Smaug was in The Hobbit, obviously, so... Oh, gosh, I don't know. So I'll have to have a think about it. But yeah. Yes, I didn't realise that there wasn't... I knew that there was one big one and he was black, so that's him. And obviously everyone knows about Smaug because that was in the film series. He was in the film series, but I didn't realise that Ancalagon the Black had a lot. There was like an army. The War of Wrath is when I believe Mordor and all got defeated the first time, which is what sent him into the mountain, you know, behind some massive spell. But it did go on for decades, and a lot of Middle-earth was burned up, obviously, by these guys. They didn't win, but there was massive armies that he led. And it was, yeah, it was really big. But obviously not everyone's into it like I am. So, you know, I just thought, I don't know, I'll think about it. But he is spectacular, and it just goes with all the theme of everything. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go enjoy my books and stop boring you to death with Lord of the Rings jargon. And yes, I will see you tomorrow for a very special Savings Challenge Saturday. I have found this thing, shall we say, I found this thing, and I have been completely sucked into it. It is a cash saving thing. But yeah, I will show you it all tomorrow. It's very exciting. It doesn't require any money either. Well, and if you want to print out the bits, it does, but I'll show you all that tomorrow. So, and then we've got a double cash stuffing because I didn't get it done today. And then I've got next week's as well, so I might as well do them as one video. So yeah, and I've got an unstuffing to do, which I will do in that video, because I need to unstuff to cash stuff, if that makes sense. Yes, been buying home insurance and that sort of thing. So right, okay, love you all. Have a lovely bank holiday. In case I don't see you again, I will be uploading tomorrow though. But yeah, enjoy your weekend, and we will see you very soon on Autumn Budgets. Take care, God bless, see you soon, bye bye.